Good morning. Happy Sunday. Couple thoughts from your boy HK. Let me ask you a question. Who told you that you was man or woman? You are actually spirit. You are more spirit than you are flesh. And I'm going to show you that you are the God of Scripture. Okay? So Scripture says, love thy enemy. We live in a world where we can't even agree with the people who have different political views from us. If they don't think like we think, cancel culture, let's cancel them, okay? So a lot of people rather argue about the scripture than actually follow it. But I'm gonna show you it was all about you. It was never about the enemy. It was about what happens on the inside of your body when you display negative feelings or you display feelings of hatred. You actually change the chemistry of your brain, and you begin to release stress-producing hormones that over time are detrimental to your health. That's why when it said, judge not, lest you be judged, it was never about the other person. It was always about you, because you are the God of Scripture. And this whole thing is about the mind, and it's going down in the mind. You got to remember, this whole world is mind. I implore you to find anything that didn't exist in the mind first. So that's what we do. We start with the mind. That's why Scripture says, let the Spirit change your way of thinking. You got to begin to think different about yourself. We were never taught to love ourselves, but we are the gods of Scripture. Hence, ye are all gods, sons of the Most High. Like it said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You get 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. Each one of these thoughts facilitates the release of hormones. Is it going to be oxytocin, which comes from love and compassion and gratitude? Or is it going to be cortisol, which over time is like a slow leak out of a faucet, just dripping, 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 and it becomes detrimental to your health? We have to understand who we are so we can change what we're doing on this planet. The only way we can create a new reality is if we first change the consciousness. We have to all begin to think different. To think that we can change anything without changing ourselves is what's wrong. And that's what's wrong with the world. We want to change everything but ourselves. And we have to look in the mirror and understand this whole thing is going down in you. You are the only one that can save your soul. That's what this whole battle is about. I feel like Moneybag Yo when he say, hey, it's me versus me. And that's what it is. You got to beat the voices in your mind. You got to beat the negativity in your mind before you can do anything. Everything starts in the mind, and understand that first. Like they said, be not conformed to this world, but transformed by the renewing of your mind. Everything is mind. Everything is consciousness, and that's what it starts with. This whole, when I was young, and that voice used to talk to me, and that voice basically said, you got a mind, right? So you think. I can't touch my mind, I can't touch my soul, but I know it's real. So I said, okay, everything that I can touch is an illusion. And that's what it is. All of this is an illusion. Okay? And I know it's hard for you to understand, but think about it. It all starts in the mind first. And if you use that, if you start there, you can't go wrong. So you got to think, you got to wake up, you got to think gratitude. You got to begin to rewire your brain, change those neural networks so you can search for the negative, so you can search positivity in the world. Your brain cannot focus on negativity and positivity at the same time. So fight for your positivity. When you begin feeling stress, stop. Take a deep breath. Focus on the positive things, the positive self-talk. That deep breath stimulates the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is in charge of the parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of the relaxation response of the body. So again, know thyself. Know when we do these webinars, it is all about you. This upcoming webinar on telomeres, understand, you don't even have to say the words out your mouth. You can think them. The things that you think, your cells, or better yet, your telomeres are actually listening to you. They take instructions from you. So make sure you speak life. Remember, like the book said, choose life so you and your descendants may live. You are a conscious creator. Life happens. Life doesn't happen to you. It happens through you. Okay? So become active. Don't give any attention to anything you don't want.